dingus. I could have been there for an hour. All pins inserted, giggity. We did it. No, Kaza did it. What you're saying was right too, Dim. It's hard to say. We're just wrong. Actually, that just means there's multiple answers. So 7 could have gone in the middle, and we could have had that too. But I'm glad I wrote down what the flip F meant. F. You're literally going to the monitor on the top now. See if we can activate the thing. Green button and red button and a lever. Wonder what these do. I think it's a claw game. What is it? Where'd you find it? I found it when you were messing around with the pinholes. Looks like instructions for this thing. According to what it says here, this is the thing's remote control for that. That. Oh, he's pointing. The machine over there. Apparently it's called the Pushmaster 5000. Are you serious? Oh, God. No, Siri, go away. I did. Sorry. Sorry, I didn't. No, Siri. Sush. That's not what I said. Oh, yeah, Dim. So we were figuring out what ones have to be opposite each other. Again, I think there's several different ways we could have solved that puzzle. Which is cool. I'm glad there wasn't just one answer. You see the coffin over the top of the crates? You want to know what the deal with that is? I do. You want to check it out? Yeah. Alright. How do you think we're going to get there? Well, there are some crates on the right side of the fence that someone piled up like stairs. Maybe if we make a path to the coffin from there? How do we do that? Line up the crates? Oh, is it, Dim? I'm sorry, man. It was like one of those focus mode things, and then it was written differently. Don't take offense. Line up the crates. Sounds about right. I guess it's just another Zero's puzzles, okay? Let's give it a shot. Pushmaster 5000 runs off a battery. So to keep it from using up its energy too fast, it's been programmed so that it'll only start moving once its path has been completely programmed in. Keep that in mind. New materials been added to the file screen. Instructions for a machine called the Pushmaster 5000. Santa found them in the cargo room. In order to push to prolong battery life, it is advised that you first simulate your actions before carrying them out. Pull the lever to begin the simulation. You can move in 4 directions. You cannot move diagonally. If the Pushmaster 5000's move count exceeds the battery life, it will reset. Reset is green, back is red, and lever is started. Cannot lift heavy objects. You can push crates and not the metal ones. Okay. Top-down view of the machine. Alright, let's give it a shot. Let's just keep in mind there's a limit on the battery, alright? The battery dies after 50 50? Well, dang. And I can't move heavy metal. When a square adjacent to the Pushmaster is pressed, the Pushmaster will move to that square. If there's a crate in the way, the Pushmaster will push up to a single crate. Single crate. Move the crates approximately and efficiently and fill the yellow areas. Welp. What am I thinking here? Problem is I can't move any crate like next to a wooden or a metal one like here or here. I need all 4 of those. So what if I like move them all around so that I can move around when I need to? So what if So I kind of want to make this pattern. I could actually move that one when I want. That one's actually almost already in position. Let's not move that one. Do that. It's just a really roundabout way to do it, but okay. question is, do I want that one to go there or that one to go there? So I think if I move that one, I want to move it down. Oh, I can't move it down. How do I get one here? Having one here is actually hard. I'd have to move this one up. Move top on up. Wit, happy Monday, sir. See, if I move over here, push this forward. I don't see a way to be able to get it here. I shouldn't have pushed the... I agree, Almighty. I think I have to reset this. I liked where I was going, though. I think this one's screwing me up. I think whatever one I push here has to be pushed up. So if I push this one here, it needs to be pushed up. And then I can push this one all the way down and over. I can push this one all the way down and over. Right? I'm seeing no's. I'm gonna run out of moves, aren't I? The top one into the yellow. So top one just straight over. And then this one down and over. Okay. And then down and over. Do I have enough? I don't! Balls! Okay, I need to do that more efficient. More efficient. This one's going top. Should we just take care of that one now? No, that's wrong. That was wrong too. I'm doing the same thing I did before. I just need to do it more efficiently. Am I doing it in the wrong order? Do I need to even get up here? I could push this one all the way up. I think I got it. Got it. Whew. Good job, Pushmaster. 5,000. Awesome, the Pushmaster 5000 did just what I told it to, and lined up all the crates. All according to plan. Now we can reach the coffin. We just need to climb on those crates, over by the fence.
Mommy!
Is it Alice?
Oh. Just kidding. Really?
The fence is electric, but we use the crates that were stacked up next to it to do like stairs to be on the same level, and we just walk over the fence without actually having to touch it.
Whatever. Just open it. Okay, okay.
A small key and...
A gun!
A gun?
Yeah, a revolver.
Quickly, take all the things out of it.
It looks pretty old.
I wonder if this is a replica.
This thing is... Are these real bullets?
I would, like, immediately take the bullets out.
Oh, if this is real... Oh.
You're not gonna take it?
Of course not. All something like this is gonna do is cause more trouble. It's a powerful weapon that gives one person a huge advantage.
I can agree.
Something like that would be way too dangerous to have around. We're in enough danger already.
Take it to kill Lotus.
Yeah,
Everybody's
I suppose
thinking
you're
the
right.
same thing.
Maybe Zero put this gun here, hoping that something like that might happen. In other words, maybe he put it here to make us fight each other.
In that case, we should most certainly leave it here. I, for one, have no desire to let Zero control me.
Me neither.
Okay, we've got that figured out. But you aren't gonna leave that key in there, are you?
Of course not. We'll take that with us.
Rusty key! Maybe I can use this. Probably to get out of the room. Beep, 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 beep. You don't trust Seven for some reason? The big man who doesn't remember anything? The key is the real weapon? Yeah. Looks like it opens, I see. This key should open this door. What are you waiting for? Let's go! Yes, it's opening! Yay! You think Seven might be Zero? I think he forgot who he is, which is a possibility. So maybe Zero gave himself amnesia
Long
so he
hallway,
could play
huh?
the game.
Let's check it out.
Let's check it out. Oh, I want to see the flowchart when we can.
We've seen this elevator before.
We got off the one on the left just a little while ago.
Then we went through the number 6 door, and that took us to the engine room.
Yes, and after that we passed through the cargo room.
So we're on the other side of the fence.
And now we're back here.
In other words, we made a loop. We're back where we started.
You trust everybody except for Lotus. June has been giving you doubts? Our girl? No. No.
We needed a card to get to this point.
I don't see a card reader here.
Perhaps we aren't able to activate it from this location.
Why don't you just try pushing the button?
Yeah.
Oh, it just works. It just works, chat.
It works.
Why can't everything just work?
I think so.
You think it worked when we just
Good.
saw it work?
Now we can go back if we need to.
What do we do? Should we return to C deck?
No, this hallway keeps going. Even if we do end up going back, I think we should see what's down there first.
I agree. Let's go.
Also, is this game meant to be completed in 9 hours? Because
Looks
I
like
did
it
not
ends
make
here.
it in 9 hours.
Only one door.
There isn't anything else. It's the only way to go.
All right, let's open it.
Do you think that cute face up there has something to hide? But she's so cute. Hey, number 9 door!
The 9 door.
And we can't get through it.
Of course it wouldn't be.
Well, hold
that
on.
easy.
There's 4 of us there. Who's here? The 1? The 1's here. The 3's here. And the 5 and the 6. Is there a 3 combination we could just leave? Yes. June would have to stay, though. Let's not do that. Actually, that's the only way that would work. Balls. Well, that's not gonna fly.
Vacant. Huh. We finally found it.
That's our girl, though, Kaza. We can't leave our girl.
Jumpy!
Huh?
Look! Behind you!
What? A 9 door.
Oh,
There's
you just...
another one.
There's 2 9 doors? Wait, that's good. Right? If there's 2 9 doors, it's a possibility of everyone getting out, right? If you do, like, there's... Hold on, there's 7 people alive. Who else is here? Snake is dead, Clover's here, then 7 and 8. So we have 1, 3, 5, 6, or 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There'd have to be combos of that to let 2 groups go through, a 3 group and a 4 group. I don't want to do the math, but I feel like there might be a way.
Why?
You don't see a red on that one?
It's not.
Oh, there it is. It's on the
no matter
wall.
how you look at it.
Good point, though. Yeah, their coffin. Great. It's probably got Alice in it.
The red is there too. So this is a real one? Why? Why the hell are there 2 doors?
So that everybody can get out.
There were always 2 doors. I mean, if you think about it, Zero never actually said there was only 1 door with a 9 on it.
It is hidden, but an exit can be found. Seek a way out. Seek a door that carries a 9.
Of course, we just assumed that there was only 1. After all,
That's
why
pretty
would
cool,
there be
though.
more than 1?
A door. Freaking articles, man. A, the, that, this.
Oh, man.
We fell for it. There are 2 doors. That means that all 9 people who had met at the central staircase could escape. No one would be left behind.
But now 2 people are dead.
Now it makes sense why the bracelets are numbers. 1 through 9. Divided into teams of 4 and 5 people. The digital root of both teams ends up being 9. Take 1, 2, 7, 8 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 9 for example. The digital root for both teams would be 9.
But we lost 2 and 9.
Or 2, 3, 4, 9 and 1, 5, 6, 7, 8. The digital root is still 9.
The way they said it played mind games, yeah.
There are
So
a bunch of combinations
that was
that
some
work,
mind
and
games.
They all end up the same way.
So now if there were 2 murderers, there's no point in killing Snake.
If one team has the digital root
Unless
of
they
9,
thought this far
so
ahead
the
and like,
other
we
one.
can't have him here anyway. Or he's slowing us down.
What does that mean? The answer's simple. From the very beginning, the Nonary game was designed to save all 9 people. That's how it was meant to be.
And then somebody lied
Zero
to the
Team
idiot
Y.
who killed himself.
He never said there'd be only one 9 door, but anyone who'd found themselves in the game would have assumed that was the case. Fights would have broken out. One team would likely betray or deceive the other. Someone might be hurt. Someone might get killed. But eventually, they'd reach this very same room and realize how pointless all their infighting was.
Yep.
There were 2 doors. There was no need to kill each other. This game was designed for that purpose.
Psychological freak show.
This Nonary game. We were all arguing and fighting over doors at the beginning. But if there had been one slip up, one tiny mistake that led to more, everything could have been so much worse now.
So, what are we going to do, Junpei?
We are going to win the game.
Huh? Oh, right.
Hey, keep it together, man.
Sorry.
Jeez. So what do we do?
What do you...
We need to think about our next step.
Our numbers are 1, 3, 5, and 6. That's a digital root of 6.
Which is the door we went through, right?
The 4 of us can't open the number 9 door.
This is a happier version of Saw. Sure? I never saw that one.
The 4. Wait. Don't tell me.
Yep. There's one combination that'll let 3 of us open the 9 door. That's why I'm asking, what now?
What now?
We go get everybody else.
No, we gotta go back.
Yep.
I agree. We cannot leave June behind.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
I don't mind staying.
To escape directly with June, you need a 7, so we need a big dude. So wait, so if we took, out of these, we would take 5, 6, and 7, is what you're saying? 13 plus 5, 18. Okay, so that would leave 1, 3, 4, 8, which is 9 plus 7 is 6. Oh, that's not enough. They couldn't get out if we left with our girl. There might be
It's
another
okay.
combination to make
There's
it work.
no way we'd leave you behind.
You can't have 2. It needs to be at least 3.
Besides, I'd rather drown at the bottom of the ocean than escape with this sausage.
Because 1 and
fest.
8 could leave. That'd be great.
Maybe I'll get to go to Atlanta.
That's usually not a
Are you sure you don't mean Atlantis?
okay. Here. Oh, these guys right here? This is 1, 3, 5, and 6.
Oh, right.
Okay, not Atlanta. The lost city of Atlanta.
You guys.
Very well. Best we head back to C-Deck then. We should be able to take the elevator we passed earlier. Perhaps Clover, 7, and Lotus will have returned from door 1.
But even with all 7 of us,
Standing around here isn't going to accomplish anything, don't you agree? Let's find the other 3 first, and then search for another solution.
I guess you're right.
All right, let's go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come to think of it, what is this room? We were so focused on the doors, we didn't even look around. Huh. It looks like it's set up for some kind of ceremony.
It looks like a church.
But what kind?
Those are church pews.
Huh.
Ooh,
A coffin? What on earth is a coffin doing in a place like this?
it's the coffin.
Hey, Junpei, the hell are you doing? Let's move.
Right, okay. I'll be right there.
You are joking. Someone's in the coffin? Dude! We are 1, 3, 5, and 6.
Look, it's...
So people who could be in the coffin is 4, 7, and 8. Okay, you think Snake's in it?
7 and Lotus.
I mean, again, it could be possible because they couldn't distinguish his face.
We've got a problem.
Clover is gone.
Clover's she's in there.
What? What do you mean, gone?
When?
Why?
You 2 went into door 1 with Clover, didn't you?
Yeah, we went through the door together.
But Clover barely spoke to us.
She just did her own thing the whole time.
Huh.
There were 4 rooms on the other side of door 1.
I'm trying to think if they went together and they killed 2. 7 and 8 is 15, 16, 17. No, they wouldn't be able to
She
open
wouldn't
door
let us
3.
into the 4th room.
She wouldn't let us into the 4th room.
She just said, I'll take care of this one.
And shut the door.
She must have blocked it with something on the other side.
We waited for a while, but Clover didn't come out.
We called for her, but she didn't answer.
The design of the characters reminds you of One Piece? I can see that. Yeah.
So I kicked down the door and we went into the room.
Even if they find Clover, Clover couldn't escape. I think the game's going to let us do that.
But
It was empty.
Clover wasn't there.
Okay, so they got through the door. She
There was a
wasn't
door
there.
on the other wall.
And it was open.
We figure she opened the door and left by herself.
We ran after her, of course, but
Well, obviously we didn't find her. You figured that much out.
Clover's gone.
When did this happen?
We got here just before you.
You certainly have excellent timing.
So you haven't searched anywhere other than near the staircase?
No, we haven't.
Very well then. We'd best separate and look for Clover. We haven't much time left. Let's begin.
Separate. Like, what I immediately think of is that Ace, Santa, or June could go get the gun.
Yeah.
I don't want them to get the gun.
She's not here.
No, she isn't.
Oh, June's with us, so it's either Ace or Santa can go get it. We need to find 2 for that
There's no
to
sign
make it
for-
equal 9.
Let's go.
So maybe Snake is in the coffin with a code on it.
All All right. I'm thinking we should probably split up. I'll head back to the stairs and take the elevator down to E deck. June, you can take the stairs up to B deck.
All right, that sounds good. But,
What?
could you stop calling me by that code name when we're alone?
Huh? Sure, right. I'll do that.
Jumpy.
No, it's nothing.
All right, I'm going then.
Yeah, be careful, Connie.
You be careful too, Jumpy.
Connie.
Yeah, got it.
Jumpy.
Take care.
Okay. I'm glad we're not having to actually search. This is a great movie now. Do you see Clover? Do you spot a clue, chat? Tragedy always strikes when one least expects it. But to wait for a man to stand before striking him down seems almost crueler than dealing the fatal blow while he lies on the ground. A light in a dark place. June's smile had given him hope, both for escape and possibly for something else. It was that hope that raised his spirits just enough that they might soon be fully dashed. He opened the elevator door, and there she was. A woman sat, slouched against the wall. Lotus. Junpei felt his blood turn to ice. Her body was limp, and her skin, smooth and pale as always, was covered in bright red blood. Everybody shouted! They were happy that this person was dead, because she was a jerk. Junpei felt his chest constrict. He couldn't breathe, and his legs began to shake. A slow, cold drop of sweat trickled down his back. He felt his stomach somersault. Junpei's mind went blank, all his thoughts replaced with endless, hissing white. Driven by a little more than instinct, he began to walk towards Lotus slowly. Each slow movement of his stiff limbs brought him closer to her corpse. Finally, he stood next to her. Robotically, he bent down and put his hand against her neck. There was no pulse. No rise and fall of breathing. She was slightly warm. Something somewhere in Junpei's shaken mind told him that meant she had been killed recently. Junpei thought, his mind slowly returning, she had been killed. Someone had killed her. There was a deep cut on the left side of her chest. Blood still oozed from it, although clearly her heart had stopped beating some time ago. The weapon had been a knife, then. Perhaps she had been stabbed in the heart once. She would have died immediately. He took a little comfort knowing she had suffered very little. Only then did Junpei notice. Lotus's bracelet was gone.
Lastly, let us discuss how to remove the bracelets. There are only two ways to do so. One, you escape from this ship. Two, your heartbeat reaches 0. In other words, once the bracelet is taken outside the confines of the ship, or the backside of the wearer's heartbeat has fallen to 0, it will shut down automatically.
Was that why the killer had ended Lotus's life? So that they might have the number 8 bracelet? If that was true, then the killer was whoever wanted the number 8 bracelet. Or perhaps, more accurately, the person who would gain the most by obtaining bracelet number 8. Who is that? Who would benefit the most from number 8? Thought had only just entered Junpei's mind when he heard a noise. A sound like a sharp knife cutting through wet meat. It struck him as strange that the noise came from inside his own body. A moment later, the pain hit him. It wasn't merely pain, there was heat, extreme heat as well. He felt as though molten iron had been splashed against the side of his body. Finally, his brain made the connection. He'd been stabbed. But where? His body was quickly going numb. He couldn't tell where the knife had met his flesh. Given the circumstances, however, he had most likely been stabbed in the back. Whoever had killed Lotus had now done the same to Junpei as well. His voice was little more than a weak groan. With what little strength he had left, Junpei turned his body, trying to catch the glimpse of his attacker. Oh, that sound. But as he did, the knife dug itself deeper, twisting viciously. He collapsed to the floor, a puppet with its strings cut. His arms and legs lay where they fell, oddly twisted and awkwardly positioned. Junpei's body was entirely numb. He could feel the blood leaking out of him, but nothing would move. Nothing save his eyes. As he lay on the floor, his life ebbing away, Junpei finally saw his attacker. 2 tiny images of the killer reflected in his eyes. With that recognition came nothing. He felt no emotions, no anger, not sadness, not regret. The paralysis that had claimed his body had reached his mind. His killer glanced down at his body. Then, without a word, climbed in the elevator and was gone. His eyesight began to fade. The world grew blurry and began to dissolve into empty white fog. The fog crept into the edges of his mind and worked exorbitantly inward. Soon, it swallowed up the last that remained of Junpei's mind, and his consciousness left him. There was nothing more. Into utter emptiness he fell. Into zero. Whatever Junpei had been was gone. We failed! Balls. Super balls. You have reached one ending. This game has multiple endings. In order to experience all the endings, you need to play through the game multiple times. Make sure to save your progress now and retain all information you've acquired. Memory of Escape game has been added to the title screen. Memory of Escape enables you to replay the escape rooms you have completed. Dang. Well, there's our bad one. There's our one of the bad endings. So that one's locked, unlocked. No, that one's locked. All these are locked. Dang. If you think about it, he stole whoever did it stole the 5 and the 8, which is 5 plus 8 is 13, and you would need to add 5 to it to get 18. So that would be 9. 4 and 1, Clover and Ace. Okay. I don't see the point in killing them, though. You could just... it'd been fine. A loud noise startled Junpei awake, and... oh!
What the...
Hold on. Hold on. Okay, we're done. We're done for today.